Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. During the Olympics, Dennis Schröder discussed the distinction between European and American games.
Yeah.
He said the former, which is European, is straight IQ basketball, while the latter emphasizes entertainment more. The comment clearly caught the attention of one, Kevin Durant, who shared a photo of the gold medal celebration and captioned, entertainment and IQ. Schröder addressed the comments during the Twitch stream and said KD is being weak for his reaction. Mm-hmm. You're the type of star that you have to say something to a person like me who's not even meant it to be negative. It was just, I see it from both sides, and you know what I'm saying. I didn't appreciate it. I don't care, but at the end of the day, that tweet or whatever he posted was because of me, for me. It was it was never no negative stuff. I respect all guys, all goats, but to tell me how weak he is as a person.
I mean,
what you think, Ocho?
I don't see it as weak. Listen, Schröder made a comment. He says NBA basketball here is all about entertainment, and NBA basketball where he's from in that area,
European basketball
is all IQ. To play in the NBA, you have to have some type of IQ. You have to not only elite skill set, you have to have an IQ to play the game of basketball. Whether you're playing in Europe, whether you're playing in America, no matter where you're playing, you have to have an extensive IQ. Now you have some players whose IQ is much better than others. LeBron, your Kobe's, your Michael Jordans, who see the floor a little different than everybody else. But I mean, it's a comment like that is unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's something like that. That's something you can probably keep to yourself. And then when you do say it out publicly, when you say something publicly, you have to be willing to take the criticism that comes with it from a player, one of the best, I might add, that plays in the entertainment side of basketball, as you so call it, who also has an IQ for the game. So, I mean, listen, you got to be able to take the criticism when you say something publicly.
Yeah, for the simple fact is he makes it seem like the American game is all about entertainment, that these guys don't have high basketball IQ.
Right.
And like you say, you have to have a certain level of basketball IQ, but just like any sport, there are certain great players that have a higher level of the IQ. Exactly. But to say your guys are IQ and it's not entertaining, and this is entertaining and not basketball IQ, I'm surprised more guys didn't respond.
Right.
But Schröder, look, you're entitled to your opinion, but you can't be upset if somebody gives you their opinion back.
Mm-hmm.
So he just captured it as like, oh, okay, this is entertainment and IQ.
Hey, to each his own. He has an opinion. I don't agree with his opinion. To play any sport, whether it's basketball, football, hockey, whatever it may be, especially even individual sports, it takes a certain level of IQ to be great at those, or to be able to compete at any level. I mean, it's just
Ocho.
It makes sense to him. It doesn't make sense.
What is pro sports? Entertainment.
Yeah. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. And the more entertaining you are, guess what? The more money you make.
And the thing was, look at the Spurs. The Spurs had a great dynasty with Duncan and Ginobili and Parker.
Yeah.
But they was boring as hell. Mm-hmm. They played great basketball, high basketball IQ. Yeah. But ain't nobody breaking down the door trying to go see. Ash got a Ginobili jersey. She's all thing. She like the Spurs, the Cowboys, TC. She like all that bull jive. Right. But they broccoli. And look, they won 5 championships. Probably should have had 6. Had Ray Allen not hit that shot, Tim Duncan would have been perfect 6-0. But they were boring. They weren't entertaining.
Right.
There's a reason why the Lakers got the Showtime.
Showtime Lakers. Yeah.
And people flooded to go see those guys play. There's a reason why Steph Curry, because he's entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jordan, they were entertaining. So there's levels. Yes, I believe you can have both. But to say the biggest difference, no, they play a game. You guys have been playing. Mm-hmm. So let's just say, okay, if LeBron and KD and Steph had been playing together like Schröder and those guys, or like the Serbian team, or like the French national team, had they been playing together for years, y'all never beat them.
Nah. No.
They got together a month. You guys been playing together for 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years.
Yeah.
They got together 1 month. So let them play together for 10 years. So let this up-and-coming guys, these up-and-comers, play together for 10 years. Y'all never beat them.
Nah, at all. I mean, I'm not sure why he said it. Maybe it's something he believes. Maybe some of the players he's been surrounded by in the NBA, it makes him feel that way, and thinking that the players that he plays with in Germany have a higher IQ than them. But when you say it like that, and it speaks for everybody, and because he didn't put a name on anything, it just didn't make sense to me.
Let me ask you a question. People gonna say, well, how much IQ you got? You turned down $80 million to sign for $5 million a year.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
So they say, well, how much IQ goes into that? You turned down a 4-year, $80 million deal to sign league minimum deals now moving forward.
Dang. That's not a good one right there. And I asked you that. We talked about that not a few episodes ago.
Yes.
I asked you, do you think that opportunity of money itself?
Oh, no. He ain't getting no.
Will be available again.
Nah, he ain't getting that money no more. That's why after you get to a certain age, Ocho, you have to be very, very careful. Right. Like when I was younger, I could take risk because I'm 23, I'm 25.
Right.
But at 56, I need something a little bit more. Instead of trying to get hitting home runs, I'll settle for singles. Because the likelihood of me being able to make up at my age what I've lost isn't very good. So when you're like 25, you see guys go broke. They're like, man, I went broke. I was 25, 30. You get a chance to break that up. You get a chance to recoup that.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You go broke at 56, it's going to be hard.
Yes,
you
sir.
go broke at 60. Ocho, it's hard.
Yeah.
To recoup that, to make that up again. So that's why I tell guys, hey, guys, you got to just be, hey, everything, sometimes it's not meant. Everybody ain't meant to be. I know everybody want to get on the ground floor of Google or Netflix or some of these other big companies,
right?
Uber, Ring, DoorDash. But everybody, because for every one that somebody gets in, they done gotten to a couple that ain't do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
And that's just the way it worked. But hey, KD clearly didn't take kindly to that. KD's like, hey, bro, I play the game. I'm entertaining. And I play the game with an IQ.
Very high IQ.
Yeah. So
I'm sure other players saw it as well. They just chose not to respond. Man, we ain't paying that no mind.
Yeah. So I mean, look, Schröder, you got to expect that when you say something like that, somebody's gonna probably take offense to what you said. But here's the thing: intent, and this is what I tell people about intent.
Right.
It's like, I remember my professor, Dr. Welch, he asked us in class, he said, what's the difference between murder and manslaughter? And, that's like, and he's like, he gave us this term. He said intent. He said manslaughter, there is no intent. Murder, there's malice, there's forethought, there's intent, premeditation. He said, but intent only matters to the defendant. The victim is just as dead. So whether he intended it to be offensive or not,
right?
Katie took it that way. Well, I said this, man, that wasn't my intentions. Well, your intention, that only mattered to you. But the person that you said it to was still offended by what you said. So whether you intended it to be that way or not, intent only matters to you because the person is still offended by what you said. So, hey, lesson learned, Schröder. I'm sure they'll see each other. I mean, where was Schröder at last year? Toronto? Oh, he got traded. He got the Brooklyn. So I'm sure, look, they're going to cross paths. I'm sure that, hey, one thing I know about KD ain't got no problem. Hey, he with the Raptors? Oh, I'm sure he doesn't have a problem.
Nah.
They'll address it, move forward.